Good afternoon and welcome to Bluffs, Illinois, as we get set for junior high baseball action between the West Central Cougars and the Virginia Redbirds. Virginia comes into the game talking to Coach 1-1 early in the season. West Central, this will actually be their first game as they got rained out in their first one and then the heat took over in the second one, so we're looking at their first game. First broadcast for WC Athletics. Glad you're joining us, as Easton Van Tile will be on the bump for West Central. He's taking his warm-up pitches. For Virginia, we'll give the lineup real quick. Waylon Mattis, he's the leadoff hitter. He's the shortstop. Hughes, the right fielder. Dione will catch for the Redbirds. Bryson Beck will be the pitcher for Virginia. Chase Morrow will play first base. Micah Whitty will play center field. Cal Brockhouse, third base. Jamison Horton, the left fielder. And batting number 9, Connor Meyer, playing second base. Van Tile, an 8th grader. This West Central team primarily loaded with 8th graders, but we're going to see some B innings as well later on. We'll try to keep the broadcast going as long as we have internet. Sometimes on outside venues you kind of come and go, so be patient with us on our first broadcast. But we'll have B innings, and hopefully we'll be able to tell you a little bit about a lot of the talent that West Central has from 6th grade all the way through this 8th grade group. Van Tile done with his warm-up pitches. Fortman throws it down. Around the horn they go, and we're getting ready to start junior high baseball. Familiar with a lot of the names here for the Redbirds. We either played Tri-County All-Stars with them. Some of them played Blue Cat baseball with us, so a good team in their own. Again, they come in 1-1. Van Tile's set, ready for the first pitch of the West Central season, and it's a strike. We're going to be relying heavily on Van Tile. He, according to Coach, is throwing really well. He played a lot of baseball this summer, too. Played on the Blue Cat team. There's a shot by Mattis. It's out there. It's going to drop in there for a hit. Nice job by Mattis. Not an easy guy to center. That'll bring in Hughes. He's the right fielder today, batting from the right side. First pitch is a little low. For both teams, I imagine it's about finding kind of a rhythm. Van Tile coming out throwing strikes. Mattis just doing a nice piece of hitting, fires it into right field. He checks on him at first base, nothing going. Van Tile's pitch is low in the dirt. Nice stop by Vortman. Nice check on Mattis again. It was closer. Easton's got a nice move over there. 2 balls, no strikes on the batter, though. Ball is a ball, and a stolen base by Mattis. It was close. Hughes will probably watch one here. He does, and it's ball 4. Four straight out of the zone for Van Tile. Again, it's first game stuff. Sometimes just finding that rhythm. Ball 1 to Dione. He's the catcher for the Redbirds. Nice job by Vantal, back into the count, 1-1. Dione swings through that one. Next pitch, it's fouled off to the right. You heard it, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Easton has a chance here to really help himself out here, and he needs it. 2 runners on, nobody out, ball's high. He evens the count. Nice pitch. Easton found the lower part of the zone and caught Dione looking. That'll bring in the pitcher, Bryson Beck. Good hitter. Seen him in a couple of travel games this year. And we'll see him on the mound like we mentioned. Check on Mattis. Nothing going. Nice hustle by the Cougars. The ball squirts away just a little bit, but you had Williams and Fryman over there playing second base. All over it. It's primarily an 8th grade team, but we're going to talk about some others that are in this lineup. Swings through that one. Vantal can overpower you in a hurry. Starting 7 8th graders. We do have a 6th grader and a 7th grader out there. We'll talk about those two. Plus, we'll talk about a lot of the talents that's you're going to see later on throughout this game and in those B innings. Nice pitch by Vantal. He's starting to settle in. Off-speed pitch right there. Going to try to roll it. Gets the force play at second base. That'll be a courtesy runner. That'll be number 3. Let me see if I can get his name. Fritchie will step in to run with 2 outs here. Runners at the corner, and Chase Morrow, the first baseman, up. Chase, a kid that we see a lot, plays on our Blue Cat team. I have to go back and look, but I believe he led the team in RBIs. So he's a guy that is pretty dangerous up there. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. No score, top of the first. Nice pitch, just missed outside, even count. Ball squirts away a little bit, enough to get the runner to second base. Shot into right center field. That's going to drop. Nice job by Morrow. He puts it in there. It's going to be a single, but it's going to be a 2-run single. And that makes it 2-0 Redbirds. Michael Whitty, the center fielder, takes strike 1 from Vantal. If you're Vantal, you just settle right back in, limit the damage, and let your teammates help you out. Go to work. And he does just that. Strike 2. on Whitty. Whitty fouls that one off to the right. In the hole, 0-2. Ball just a little high. One ball, two strikes, two outs, and an early 2-0 lead for the Redbirds. Whitty, being a tough out, fouls another one off. Strikeout of Whitty, and that's 3 outs, but not before Virginia strikes first on a Morrow single that brought home 2. It's 2-0 Redbirds. Bottom of the first, West Central's turn at the plate. Down 2-0. They'll be against a good one here as Bryson Beck finishes up his warm-up tosses. And Jace Fryman will be the first batter. Mentioned earlier, 7 of the 9 positions are 8th graders here for West Central. A lot of kind of deep talent, really, at the 8th grade level. And we're missing one. Hudson Little banged up a little bit, so he's not in the lineup for West Central, and that's a big one. Here's Fryman. He's going to square to bunt here, pulls it back, and it's a ball low. Fryman is just a pest in a good way, baseball term. It's 2 balls, no strikes. He will make you work, and just as soon as you think he's up there to walk and you group one, he's going to line it. Smart baseball player, gets on base. And he works a 3-0 count. Just like Van Tile, it's all about finding a rhythm and getting in that rhythm. Beck's close. And a 4-pitch walk, and to Beck's credit, Jace is kind of a hard strike zone. And another one's going to come in that's going to battle you too. Maddox Chapman steps in. Chapman digs in. Beck's ready. First pitch to him. Right in there. Fryman's off on the pitch. It's an inside pitch. Ball down. He steals it easy. You're going to hear a lot of that this year. Even count on Maddox. He's got a hole on the right side if he wants to push it that way. He looks at strike two. Ball inside, evens it up. Nice job by Fryman as he swipes another base. That's what I'm talking about. He's just going to, you have to think about him every time he's on the base. He had that base stolen. There wasn't much Dione was going to do with that. It was on the pitcher. Full count on Chapman. We're looking for anything to the right side, gets a run in. And he shoots it to the right side, but just foul. Chapman's another one that'll just make you work. Here's another one to him. He fouls another one off. Chapman had some big hits last year. One of them that I can remember was the winning hit against a tough Brown County team in the regular season. And he works a walk. That'll bring in Knox Vortman, and we talked earlier about Chase Morrow. He played for the Blue Cat. Both these guys played for the Blue Cats, and I can't remember which one was 1-2, but it was 1-2 in the RBI. I believe Morrow had the most RBIs for the Blue Cats, but right behind him was Knox. So he has an opportunity to help Van Tuyl out here. He's squaring here. Chapman takes off, looks at a strike, good baseball. And we've got runners at third base and second base. Nobody out. Vortman in the hole, 0-1. He just needs something to the right side here. And he watches strike two. Back in control here. His pitch in the dirt. Knox watches it. Ball two. Vortman back in the count, even up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Still nobody out. West Central threatening, but Virginia leading this one 2-0. He shoots it to the right side. It's going to be a single. This could be a 2 RBI single. He might get thrown out first. He's safe, and it's an RBI single. It was hit so hard, and the field it's a relatively short field. I think it's about 215 to the fences. We'll get a courtesy runner here. Be Cade Brown. And that's the moments that some of these sixth graders are going to see if they have the opportunity to do this. And Coach Fuller can trust them. Ask Jace Fryman. He spent all of his sixth grade year being a courtesy runner, and he led the team in stolen bases. He led the team in runs scored. And he was just as valuable as anybody out there. Ball one. It's a chance for West Central to have a big inning. Still nobody out. And a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And he shoots it up the middle. That'll be an RBI single for Van Tuyl. Shot it right back where it came from. Nice piece of hitting. Brown, nice piece of running, is on third base. So it's runners at the corner, still nobody out. And it's a 2-2 ball game. This is Mason Stocker, and I'm going to tell you what, if this kid just finds the barrel, it's going to travel. He's a big, strong kid. I'm going to predict he's going to see a lot of home runs in this diamond this year. Hits the ball well. And he sees one upstairs. Again, he is a really strong kid. It's going to be a little bit hard today as the wind's kind of in our face. But if he elevates it and he squares it, watch out. Ball 2, and in a perfect position to see something here. 2 balls, no strikes. And he swings through that one. Nice swing by Stocker. Just missed it. 2 balls, 1 strike. Almost caught him. 3 balls, 1 strike. Great time to hit. Ball in the dirt, and he walks. Loads the bases up with nobody out. And that'll bring in Jake Williams. Jake's a 7th grader, and if you haven't heard about Jake, you're probably going to hear about him from here all the way through high school. Good baseball player, good athlete altogether. You're going to see him on the mound a little bit as a 7th grader. Jake digs in, sees ball 1. Still nobody out for West Central. All tied up 2-2. And it's a strike right at the letters. Dion throws behind the runner. Close play. Even up on Williams. Maybe a tad high. It was close. 2 balls, 1 strike. One of those pitches where that one went in favor of Williams, but if he sees the exact same pitch, I bet it's going to be a strike. That's that close. He doesn't. It's 3 balls, 1 strike. Williams ahead, 3 balls, 1 strike. Bases loaded for West Central. Infield is in. And he swings through that one. Good swing, maybe a little out of the zone. I'll take it, though. And he sees ball 4. Run scores for West Central. Makes it 3-2. That'll bring in another 7th grader, Elijah Barber. He's playing third base today. Again, this team has depth, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about in the B games when you start seeing some of these other players come through here. They're going to see some time here on the A games, and they're going to be nice pieces, but they're going to be exceptional pieces next year as they start all over again.
Now you ready, Elijah? Hey, ready to hit, gun threes.
Barber sees a strike. He swings through another one. I love the approach of Coach Fuller. He's always asking these boys to swing, get through it. He doesn't want to see walks. You know. Now he's asking him to shorten up, put it in play. And he got a borderline call, strike 3. Barber strikes out for out number 1. That's 1 out. And that may be the out that Beck needs. He's still in trouble a little bit. Bases loaded. Bigley at the plate. He swings through that one. Ball outside. The Redbirds stay with the infield in. They're going home on anything on the ground. He swings through another one. Ball upstairs evens the count, 2-2 to Bigley. Full count. Jacoby puts it in play. It's a foul ball and out of play. Beck has had to work here. First inning, he is at, that was pitch number 40 for Mr. Beck. This is the 8th batter to bat for West Central. He swings through that one. Out number 2. That'll bring in Bloxham. Still some big runners. If Beck can get out of this, only down 1, got to be fairly happy with it. Bases loaded with nobody out, and he's battled back with 2 strikeouts. Bloxham sees strike 1. Bloxham, one of those last year that saw a lot of playing time as a courtesy runner, similar to what we talked about with Jace. He was in that role last year on a very good West Central team that went 15-3, won the regional, and lost in the sectional. Locks him down, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Anything in play right now. Shorten up. Beck trying to get out of the jam. Here's the pitch. It's low. Evens it up. Ball outside. Full count. That's best play in baseball. The merry-go-round will start on the pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's a swing and a miss. Nice job by Beck coming back. 3 straight strikeouts, but not before West Central gets 3 runs. Three runs for West Central makes it 3-2 after 1. Van Tuyl back to work here in the 2nd inning, finishes up his warm-up tosses. Neither pitcher very efficient in their first inning. 24 pitches out of Van Tuyl, 40-plus pitches out of Beck, and that's really the score. 3-2 here, West Central on top by 1. We will have Cal Brockhouse to lead it off. He's the 3rd baseman, followed by Horton, the left fielder, Meyer, the 2nd baseman, and if anybody gets on, they're back to the top of the order. First one is high. Long first inning. West Central sent 9 to the plate. Virginia in the top of the first inning sent 6. Van Tuyl's pitch. A little bit outside. Van Tuyl behind here. 3 balls, 1 strike. Gonna have to battle back here on Brockhouse. And he loses him. That'll bring in Horton. He'll bat from the left side. Sees strike 1. Love the way Easton's attacking this batter. No balls, 2 strikes. To Horton. Ball a little low. It's a good pitch. Nice pitch by Van Tuyl. Called third strike. Horton goes down. And that'll bring in Connor Meyer. Van Tuyl spikes that one. 2 balls, no strike on Meyer. Van Tuyl, back-to-back pitches, evens the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, 1 on. West Central leading by 1. Meyer does a nice job of putting it in play, rolls it to second. It could get 2. Meyer's speed, nope. Nice job by Meyer. West Central did a great job of rolling it. But the speed of Meyer beats it out. It's a force out. Brockhouse is forced out, and that'll return us back to the top of the lineup. Waylon Mattis, who singled to right field and scored in the first inning. A little high on the first pitch, ready for pitch number 2. Instead, he checks on Meyer, and he's back easily. It's a wild pitch from Van Tuyl. 2 balls, no strikes. Runner advances to second, that being Meyer. And Mattis is looking to do something very similar. If he does, it's going to give Meyer a chance to score. And he does. He shoots it right to right field. Blocks him, comes up with it. He's going to fire to home. And Knox not really ready. He probably had him. Mattis 2 for 2, ties this game up. Nice job by Meyer. So we're all squared away at 3s. Ball in play, rolls it to third base. Barber has it, fires over to first, got him. Nice play by Barber. Ends the first or the second inning, but not before Virginia gets another run and ties it up 3-3. Back at it in Bluffs. Junior high baseball action. It's West Central versus the Virginia Redbirds. It's all tied up through 1.5. Virginia scored 2 in the first inning, followed up by West Central with a 3 spot in the bottom of the first. In the top of the first, again, another run for Virginia that tied it up, and we're getting ready for West Central. West Central sent 9 to the plate in the first inning. That chased Bryson Beck from the game. He had 47 pitches, gave up 2 hits, 3 runs, all 3 of them earned. As he exits, he goes to right field, and we have a new pitcher in. It's Trenton Hughes. So we'll see what Mr. Hughes has for the Redbirds. He'll have the top of the order again for West Central. He starts it right, that being Hughes with the strike. Something both Van Tile and Beck had struggled with a little bit, just finding a rhythm, and that'll happen in the first part of your year. You're trying to figure some things out. Fryman walked and scored in his first at-bat, and really kind of a big on the bases already with 2 stolen bases. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball is high, makes it 2-1.
Hey, you still got 1 now.
Even up, 2-2. This is what Fryman will do. He'll make you work as it's a full count. These first 2 batters for West Central, Fryman and Chapman, put a lot of pitches on you. And he walks him. So you deal with one, then you get the other in Chapman, and then you got to deal with Fryman on the bases. Pay attention to him and try to find something that Chapman won't hit. Had him leaning, but Fryman back early. He's off. It's an easy one. And I think they got him for a balk. So it's not going to be a stolen base. Sorry, Jace. It's a balk, no pitch. He would have had it easy anyway. Just such a good baseball player. Gets easy jumps, reads the pitcher well. So we haven't had a pitch to Chapman yet. And Fryman swipes another base. It's a called strike. Nice baseball by Chapman, not swinging at that one. Stolen base for Fryman, and he's standing on third again. Chapman watches that one float outside, even count 1-1. Ball fouled off the foot of Chapman. Hughes ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball just a little bit outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, I said it earlier. You see a pitch like that again, you better be swinging. Even Chapman thought he had him. Fouled off. Hughes comes set, pitch. Chapman lines it right up the middle. It's going to be an RBI single. Nice job by Chapman. And Fryman scores his second run. That'll bring in Vortman. He singled to the right side last time. Chapman with a big lead. Going to get checked on, and he's back easy. Ball is high. Chapman stealing. He is in there. Pitch to Vortman, he fouls that one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, now we shorten up. We gotta have contact. Gotta move the ball. Hey, ground ball this way. You don't have to. All right. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chapman at second, nobody out. Vortman in the hole, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes Hughes' pitch. He fires it into right field. It's a long one for Beck. He can't get to it. There it is. To the fence it goes. Vortman trying to get to second base. The throw is wide. He's in there. And it's an RBI double. RBI double by Vortman makes it 5-3. Courtesy runner for Vortman, the catcher. That is Cade Brown. Van Tile trying to help himself out. He singled last time. Hughes, pitch, ball outside. Five-3 West Central here in the bottom of the second. Another ball. It gets away from the catcher. And Brown is in third on a wild pitch. Another ball gets to the backstop. They're going to try to get him, and he's under the tag. Good slide by Brown. The ball probably beat him. But a good slide by Brown gets under the tag. That makes it 6-3 West Central. Easton sees a 4-pitch walk. That'll bring in Stocker. Van Tile with a huge lead over there at first. Hughes is going to check on him. Back safely is Van Tile. Stocker walked last time. 1 of 4 that Beck issued. There's going to be a time here. Coach wants to talk to his pitcher. As he does, we'll stay right here. It's 6-3 West Central here in the bottom of the second. Still nobody out. Again, if you see the ads, and I'm in the one-man show right now, so I left them on a little too long, and I apologize. But if you want to stick with us, call it high school. We'll get you set up with some advertising. We're going to have a lot of games between Bluffs, Winchester, and Meridosha this year. Looks like we're going to see, are we seeing a pitching change here? Looks like we are. Hughes is going to go to left field, it looks like. And number 21 is going to come in and pitch. As he takes his warm-up pitches, we'll take a break and get everything squared away. We'll be back, 6-3 West Central. So Mason Stocker digs in, new pitcher for Virginia, number 21. Stocker sees one just a little bit outside. Van Tile off on the pitch. It's a strike. Van Tile slides in safely. Stolen base by Van Tile. Still nobody out for West Central. They put another 3 on the board. Stocker swings through that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Stocker. Again, one of those big, strong kids. Watch it fly once he gets a hold of it. He's going to have to shorten up now as he's in the hole. Pitch comes. He swings through it. 4 out, number 1. That'll bring in Jake Williams. Jake worked a walk the last time up. And he sees strike 1.
Now you're ready, Jake.
Borderline pitch goes Williams' way. Even count, 1-1. Williams pops it up to the third baseman. He's under it, and it's going to be out, number 2. Now with 2 outs, we're going to see a courtesy runner. It will be number 6 coming off the bench. That's Connor Fryman. It's Barber at the dish. He struck out last time. And he swings through that one. Next one to Barber is right in there at the letters. 0-2. Nice swing out of Barber. Fouls that one straight back. It's a drop third strike. Barber's going to have to run here. The ball is low. Nice dig by Morrow. And he's out at first base. But not before West Central gets 3 on the board again. It is 6-3 as we head into the 3rd inning. Van Tile back on the bump for West Central. It'll be his 3rd inning. He's at 44 pitches. He's settled down a little bit there as we got into the 2nd inning. It'll be Dione to lead it off for the Redbirds, followed by Beck and Morrow. Well, somebody asked him to wear it on the last pitch. He wears it on this one. Off-speed pitch that got him. Clement will step in and be the courtesy runner for Dione, who was hit by the pitch. Here's Beck. He swings through the first one. He was a strikeout victim in the first. Clement takes his lead. And Beck fouls it off. Off his foot, it's going to be a foul ball. Beck stays alive. Ball shot to the right side. Nice piece of hitting by Beck. It's going to be a ground out. Runner. Clement moves to second on the ground ball to first. That'll bring in Morrow. Morrow singled in his first at bat, plating 2. He gets another one on the ground. It goes. It's going to be Fryman gobble it up, and Morrow grounds out. But again, Clement moves up on the out. Now Whitty, it was a tough out. He did end up striking out in the first, but not before he made Van Tuyl work. Several foul balls. He shoots one into center field. It's going to fall short. Nice play by Fryman as he runs out there, and it's an out. Tuyl, first scoreless inning that we've seen. We'll go to the bottom of the third, 6-3 West Central. Bottom of the third inning here at Bluffs Field. 6-3 West Central. Bigley, who struck out in his first at bat. He squares, he puts it right down. This is beautiful. Third baseman Brockhouse makes a great play, but pulls Morrow off the bag. Good on both sides. What a great bunt by Bigley. Puts it right down the line for an infield single. But Brockhouse made it close too. Barehanded play. Great play, just as his momentum the throw took Morrow off the bag. That'll bring in Bloxham. Wow, what a lead by. Yep, he balked. He got caught in between. Bigley had one heck of a lead. And I don't know if he got caught in between or what happened there. Bloxham's first pitch, he squares. Nice bunt out of him. It's going to be fielded by the pitcher, barehanded by him. He does a great job of making that play, but Bloxham made it tough. Good baseball out of West Central. It's going to be a sacrifice bunt by Bloxham. He did a nice job. Dugout appreciates that. Brings us back to Fryman. Fryman fouls the first pitch straight back. Fryman with 2 walks, 4 stolen bases, not 3 stolen bases, 2 runs. Just doing what he does. Ball. Pitch number 2 is a ball. Even count. Caden Snedker, I think I'm saying that right. If not, I'm going to catch the coach when he gets by me, make sure I'm giving this kid credit, has done a great job. He's the Redbirds' 3rd pitcher. He came in off the bench, and he's kind of settled some things down. Got out of a jam in the 2nd inning and has come in and thrown strikes. Fryman swings through that pitch. He's in the hole, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Snedker comes set. His pitch. Fryman swings through it and strikes out. That'll bring up Chapman. Chapman line to center and a single into center last time for an RBI single. We're going to need that again. 2 outs. And it's a balk that's going to give us a freebie. 7-3 West Central. And we're going to look for Chapman to start us all over again. 7-3 West Central, bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs here. And Chapman sees a ball high. You don't want to see him anywhere near the bases either, similar to Fryman. It doesn't matter if it's single, walk. They'll turn it into extra bases. They'll steal it multiple times. Ball high. Two balls, 1 strike as Chapman swings through that one. And it's 3 balls, 1 strike.
Gotta be yours.
Chapman shoots one up the middle. Nice job by the second baseman. He gets to it. He's going to have to hurry, and he gets him by a step. That'll end the 3rd inning for West Central. They lead this one heading into the 4th, 7-3. Van Tuyl back to work here in the fourth inning. He had a very efficient third inning, 9-pitch, 3 outs there. It'll be Brockhouse to lead it off for Virginia. Swinging through that one is Brockhouse, even count. Looks like it'll be Brockhouse, Schnedker, and then Connor Meyer. Another one he swings through. Van Tuyl starting to really find a groove. Kind of expect that first game out for West Central. Really early for both teams, just finding a rhythm. Brockhouse skies one to the second baseman. It's going to be Fryman to make that play. Nice work by Van Tuyl. Schnedker, the pitcher right now for the Redbirds. See, strike one. But he's done a heck of a job on the mound. Really came in that second inning after we'd already scored 3 runs and were threatening for some more. Shut the door on that. Did give up a run last inning, but has thrown strikes. Quickly in the hole, 0-2 as Van Tuyl attacking. Ball low. And he fires one right past him. Strike 3. 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. That was Easton's 61st pitch. So a kid that had 24 in the first inning. He was up there in the second inning, has really settled down here in the third, a 9-pitch inning, and here in the fourth. And he fires a strike in there. We're without Hudson Little. He is dealing with a little back issue, I believe. Strike 2, and that's a big at bat for West Central, big pitcher for West Central, so we hope to get him back and healthy. But as we'll talk about throughout this B inning, as Meyer shoots one to the pitcher, he's going to field it, throw himself. We're pretty deep, and we're going to get to see some of that young talent here coming up, so stick with us. We'll have the B innings as well. Right now, through 3.5, it's West Central 7, Virginia 3. It'll be Vortman, Van Tuyl, and Stalkers we have here in the bottom of the fourth inning. If anyone gets on, Jake Williams, center fielder. 7-3 West Central. They've scored 3 in the first, 3 in the second, another run in the third. to have a 7-3 lead. Wortman a big part of that. He rips one up to center, right at the center fielder. Hit hard on a line, right at the center fielder. Whitty makes a great play. Those aren't easy plays, ones that shot right at you. Wortman 2 for 3 now, but he singled. RBI single in the first, RBI double in the second. And now a hard line out here in the fourth. Van Tile now. And it's ball 1 to him. Snetker's pitch. Van Tile swings through it. Even count. Ball in the dirt. Van Tile on top here, 2-1. We'll be back in action. West Central Athletics, that is, the broadcast team, will be back in action. First football game against Camp Point Friday night. Tune in. Coach DeWitt debut. Got a fun little team. You had a chance to watch them in the scrimmage. But they're going to have their hands full. Camp Point's always tough. Either way, tune in WC Athletics on Friday night. Van Tile shoots one through the left side. It's going to be a single. That's West Central's 6th hit of the game. That'll bring in Mason Stocker. Walked in the first inning, struck out in the second inning. It's a ball high to Stocker. That's kind of hard to do. Big, tall kid. Stocker sees one in there for a strike. Van Tile steals on the pitch. And he has one in scoring position. Stocker pops one up. Dion's going to have a play at it. One of the hard ones, and he pops out. Nice play by Dion. Always feel like that's one of the toughest ones to catch for a catcher, one that they got to get their body turned around. At that point, Van Tile at second. He's going to get a courtesy runner now that he's the pitcher. And it'll be Connor Fryman back into the game. Need a big hit out of Williams here. Popped up his last at bat. Walked in his first. And he sees the first one in there for a strike. Nice swing out of Williams. He fouls it off. Another one of those smart baseball players. Played a lot of baseball. Going to be a big player for us this year. Snedker comes set. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Almost hit him. And Fryman scores. Nice job. He's going to round third. There's going to be a play here at the plate, and it's in there. Fryman kind of sticks it there at home plate, but nice job by Connor Fryman. Stolen base by Fryman. Ball thrown into left field. And he scores, making it 8-3. Now Williams can get it started again. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Williams. 2 outs here, bottom of the 4th. He does. Nice hands out of Williams. Fouls that one off. Ball right in on his kitchen, and he got his hands in and turned on it. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Williams hits it in the air. It's going to be in between and it's going to get to the right fielder. It drifted a little further than I thought. 4 out, number 3. But not before West Central picks up another run. It's 8-3 as we head into the top of the 5th. It's top of the order for Virginia. Mattis, who is 2 for 2 for Virginia. Van Tuyl has settled down in the last couple innings. Didn't know how deep he was going to get to go after his 24-pitch first inning, but at 65 pitches now, so he's been pretty efficient. I'm jinxing him as he's 2-0 on this batter. Ball 3, he's going to have to battle back. Not a kid you want to put on, the leadoff batter here in the game and in this inning. Way to get back into the count here as Easton fires a strike. Mattis shoots it to right side again. There's Fryman this time, and he's going to take care of him. Jace Fryman makes the play. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Hughes digs in. Van Tuyl set and ready to go. High on the first pitch. Two and 0 on Hughes. 3-0. And like the last batter, he's going to have to battle back. Trying to get through 5 here is Van Tile, and he walks him. Coach Fuller out to the mound to check on Van Tile here. I think just a little rushed on that last batter. Looked like he got a little bit out of whack with his mechanics. Anyway, going to check on him with 73 pitches. It's early in the year. Coach Fuller does a great job of managing pitching, even in the summer. Always developing. Dione digs in. He's 0 for 1, and this one hit by the pitch last time. Sees ball 1. Chopper to Van Tile. He's going to quickly turn and go to second. Going to try to turn it, and just not in time. Nice job by Easton filling his position. Jumped off the mound there, knew exactly where he wanted to go, fired it to second, got the force out, and just couldn't get Dione. So he's at first. That'll bring in Beck. Fires the first one high. Not really even giving much of a look to Dione, just working on the batter. 2 balls, no strikes. Upstairs, 3 balls, no strikes. So Easton has gotten both the batters, but he's fallen way behind on both of them. Probably just wearing down a little bit as he walks this one on 4 pitches. So he's going to have to buckle down here because it's a big one. And it's going to be Jake Williams. It's going to be lefty on lefty. How about this for the 7th graders' introduction to junior high baseball? Easton Van Tile, what a job he did. 4 2/3 inning there. We'll get, while we're here, we'll get his stats. 4 2/3, 22 batters faced, 79 pitches. He gave up 3 hits, 3 runs. All 3 of those runs were earned. And that was early, so he did a great job after settling down. So now it's going to be Jake Williams in to pitch. Jake Williams will take his warm-up pitches. We're going to take a quick break, get the lineup set, and go from there. Big spot for Jake Williams as he steps in. The lefty will face the lefty. One of Virginia's good hitters here in Chase Morrow. 8-3 West Central, 2 runners on, 2 outs. And Jake is asked to kind of shut the door. Nice pitch. 1 pitch. Ground ball to second. 1 out. That's exactly the way you want it. Nice job by Jake Williams. to get a big batter out in Chase Morrow. We head to the bottom of the fifth. It's 8-3 West Central. Bottom of the fifth inning, it will be Barber to lead us off, then Bigley and Bloxham. If anybody gets on, it'll be back to the top of the order for West Central. Snetker into his, third inning of work here. He's done a great job of coming in and kind of filling in. Been consistent. Given up 2 runs, both earned, but for the most part, has really kind of slowed down a little bit West Central. Barber's 0 for 2 in the game. He sees the first one outside. Next one to Barber. Same pitch, same location, same result. 2 balls, no strikes. Sees that one float in there. 2 balls, 1 strike. And next to him is low and away. Great time to hit. 3 balls, 1 strike on Barber, who has pop here in the bottom part of this order. Sees that one in, looking for strike 2. He swings through that one for out number 1. Bigley struck out in his first at bat, laid out a beautiful bunt single in his second at bat. Bigley swings through that one. Brockhouse, the third baseman, way in. as he got one down last inning for a single. Bigley in the hole, 0-2. He fouls one straight back. Schnedker comes set. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here it comes to Bigley. Bigley swings through it, and he strikes out. That'll bring in Bloxham. Bloxham now the center fielder for West Central as Jake Williams came in and pitched the last half inning. Looking to extend this inning. Yeah, there's a time. I don't know if this is going to, it is going to be a pitching change. I think just like everything with baseball, you got to figure out your pitch counts. And Mr. Schnedker, let's see what he had here. He had 49 pitches, so sometimes you got to figure out how to make it through a week when you play 3 and 4 games with pitch counts. So what a job by that that young man. Maybe we'll see him in the B innings as he's subbed out. 45 is going to re-enter. That is, let me get my names here, Jamison Horton. He goes back to left field, and Hughes comes in to play shortstop. So we're going to see a new pitcher. He's going to take his warm-ups. We'll take a break, get everything squared away, and be right back. It'll be Waylon Mattis to pitch for Virginia, their 4th pitcher of the game. West Central leading this one 8-3. It's kind of the middle of this batter. It's 2 balls, no strikes on Bloxham. And he swings through the first pitch. Mattis in the windup. His next pitch fouled off.
I got it.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Mattis coming in, throwing strikes. Evens up this count with 2 outs. We'll see 6, 7, and 8 for Virginia in the top of the 6th. And Mattis, what a great job. Comes in, throws strikes, 3 pitches, gets Bloxham on the strikeout, and that's the end of the 5th inning. We will head to the 6th inning. Again, it will be Whitty, Brockhouse, and Horton for the Redbirds. Two outs here in the top of the sixth. Williams working his second inning. Came into last inning, one pitch and a jam and got us out. Struck out his last batter here. This is a pinch hitter, Canada. Runner taking off. Wortman's throw just a little late. Brockhouse gets the stolen base.
Go, dude, you got it right here.
2 balls, no strikes here. Canada swings through that one. No pitch. They call a balk. I don't know if he just got in a hurry. I didn't see it.
Take it off, Jake.
Hey, can you hear us yelling at your fielders? Step off. Let us get them where they need to be. Relax. Breathe. All right?
And that's exactly what Coach Fuller's saying. He's like, look, I'm trying to move guys around, and you're kind of in a hurry, which is understandable for a young kid. He fights right back. As Canada fouls that one off. It's 2-2. Brockhouse reached on an error. He stands at third base. Williams fires right past him. Swing and a miss, gets out of it, and it stays 8-3. We head to the bottom of the sixth inning. It's 8-3 West Central. Top of the order for West Central. They lead this 8-3 in the bottom of the sixth inning. Mattis back to work. He had 3 pitches of work in the last inning and struck out the batter. So
Come on, Jace.
Jace is 0 for 1, but he's been on base twice with 2 walks. And just like anything that he does, if he gets on base, he has 3 stolen bases, 2 runs. Just makes things happen. He's a tough guy to pitch to, just naturally with the strike zone. And just a little bit of pressure that you just don't want to put him on. 2 balls, 1 strike on Fryman. He bounces one to the third baseman. Fryman slips coming out of the box and makes it a little bit easier on Brockhouse, but nonetheless a good play by Cal Brockhouse. That'll bring in Chapman. Sees the first one high. Chapman sends it to center field, but right there is Whitty, who makes a great play on the ball. Played perfectly. Didn't hardly even move. That'll bring in Vortman. Vortman 2 out of 3. Singled and had an RBI in the first, doubled RBI in the second, and then a hard line out in the fourth. Swings through that one. Mattis ready again. He swings and hits one to the left fielder. No play. It's going to go for 2. It gets past the left fielder. And he's in there for a double. Vortman on second with his second double. It'll be courtesy runner for the catcher. That'll be Erickson. Brant Erickson out there. Easton Van Tile will re-enter to bat. The wind that was blowing in our face has kind of died at the moment. Van Tile, the pitcher of record for the first game, did a really nice job. Missed just a little bit inside. Van Tile puts it in play. It's going to the shortstop. He's going to have to hurry up, and he beats it. Infield single for Van Tile. Kind of sat back on it. And for somebody like Easton, who's about 6'1" now, long legs, got down the line and beat it out. That moves Erickson to third. Timeout here as coach is going back to the mound. Don't know if we're going to see a pitching change here. That's West Central's 8th hit of the game. And that's going to be the end of it. Not sure if it's time. It was. Time was called. So that will be a victory for West Central. West Central's winning pitcher is Easton Van Tile. He goes 4 2/3 inning. 3 earned, 4 Ks, and he walked 4. Unfortunately, back first inning, just couldn't find it. He'll be on the losing side of things. 1 inning, 3 earned, 3 Ks, and 4 walks. West Central, in their first game of the season, wins this one 8-3. Stick around. I think we're going to have B innings, so this is a great chance for some of the others to get some playing time, but we're going to take a little bit of a break, get things squared away for B innings, and we'll come back and call those as well. Stay tuned. back at it here in Bluffs as West Central won the game 8-3 over the Virginia Redbirds in the A game. We're going to have a B game here, and we're going to get a chance to give a shout out to a lot of our players, and especially some of these players that are, one, going to be huge for us in the season in a role of some sort, and two, you're actually looking at the future of West Central junior high baseball anyway. And right now we're going to have Elijah Barber. He did start in the first game, but try to get him on the mound to get some pitches. He's warming up right now. The catcher for West Central will be 7th grader A.J. Lashman, another good one that backs Knox up in the A games. So we'll get a chance to talk to some of these kids. We talked earlier that this team is going to be as good as its depth, and I think when we started the season we had 13 guys, and Coach Fuller kind of tried to decide how he wanted to handle it. Ended up taking some 6th graders, but what I think Coach does a great job of is nobody really sits around. You know, they're involved in everything in practice. He can have 20 guys and have several stations going on. It's pretty impressive to watch him do it. Nobody sits around and just sitting on the sideline. And then opportunities like this where he gets a chance to put some B innings together. We play a lot of B innings. I've been a part of this junior high program with 2 sons over the last 4 or 5 years, really, and always playing B innings. And he's built a nice program here, and it's starting to translate into some high school success as well. So we owe Coach Fuller and Coach Bigley and a lot of these guys a lot of credit on how they develop these young kids. So we're going to see Barber on the mound, and A.J. Lashman will catch him, but let's go through the order. Typically what they do is run through the batting order a couple times here in these B innings just to get everybody some at-bats, but it'll be Connor Fryman that will lead it off. He'll play shortstop in the first inning. Cade Brown will be batting second, playing center field. A.J. Lashman catching, as we mentioned, batting third. Tyler Williams will play third base and bat fourth. Cade Kuhn does not have a position in the first inning that will play, but he will bat fifth, and then he will play third base in the second inning. Brant Erickson, the second baseman, we saw him run a little bit as a courtesy runner in the first game. He's batting sixth. Peyton Weber is playing first base and batting seventh. Anthony Stice is playing left field and batting eighth. Nolan Zachary is playing right field and batting ninth. And Colton Allen will bat 10th. He will not play in the field, similar to Cade Kuhn in the first inning, but he will play left field in the second inning. So usually format changes depending on how the coaches want to do it, but they like to get everybody some at-bats. So you might see 4, you might see 5, 6 outs in the first inning. It all depends on how they have this set up. It's just a chance to get kids some at-bats against live pitching they don't see every day in practice. And like I said, we appreciate Virginia, and we appreciate Coach Fuller as far as them building their programs and getting these kids. Both teams have a lot of players on the bench, which is a good thing, as long as you can get these guys out here playing. So Barber has his warm-up tosses. Also, it'll be Coach Fuller that will call balls and strikes. Really will make all the calls from behind the pitcher's mound. We'll see who the first batter is for the Redbirds here. I know he was looking to get a lot of kids some at-bats as well. Here he comes, number 99. I think we saw him as a courtesy runner. Will Clement will dig in. Barber will work from the windup. His first one is outside. Nice stop by Lashman. Again, talking about these youngsters that will have to fill important little voids in this A team of West Central. Ball number 2 from Barber. But they played a lot of baseball too. You look at Barber, Lashman, Williams, you name a lot of these, the Fryman kid, the Connor Frymans. They played a lot of travel ball, so they played some baseball and are smart baseball players. Barber struggling a little bit to find the zone. Working AJ over back there. Nice pitch by Barber trying to get back into it. 3 balls, 1 strike. Close enough, you're right. Clement sees strike number 2. And he lost him. That'll bring in number 17, Jason Schwab. Barber fires the first one in for a strike. Ball inside. One ball, 2 strikes. Schwab in the hole. Runner goes, swing and a miss. It's a strikeout. Lashman's throw. Not in time. It's a stolen base by Clement. 1 out. That brings in Sawyer Smith. Get these ads off here for you. Nice pitch by Barber, getting ahead. Strike 1. Nice job. Ball in play by Sawyer Smith. The play made. He is out at first. Nice play by Brant Erickson. Fires it over to Weber for out number 2. Clement does advance. It's a productive out for the Redbirds, but it's out number 2. Again, I'm not sure how the format will go, if they'll just bat everybody or if they'll play 3 outs. Either way, nice play. Barber gets ahead of Schnetker. He pitched quality innings for the Redbirds in the A game, especially when they needed it most. They were kind of teetering on really the game getting out of hand, and he kind of kept it close. So good job from that young man. Schnetker with a 1 ball, 1 strike count. He puts it in play right to the shortstop. Nice play by Connor Fryman. Fires across for out number 3, and they're going to do the 3 outs, so we're going to do it as well. Nice job by Connor Fryman. Gets the 3rd out on the ground ball, and we will head to the bottom of the 1st with West Central coming to bat. It'll be Connor Fryman to lead us off in the bottom of the first inning. Made a great play in the top of the first to get the third out. Pitching for the Redbirds is Colton Carpenter. I don't have a lineup for the B innings for the Redbirds, so you're just going to get shortstop, first baseman, all that on the play call. Carpenter, first pitch, inside. Again, what a great opportunity to get some young kids some playing time, and also a chance for Coach Fuller to see what he's got as he moves through the season. Every B game is an important game. Carpenter working quickly. 2 balls, no strikes. It's 3 balls, no strikes. And Cade Brown, the on deck, he's getting a little razzing from the coaches. Ball gets past the catcher, and the catcher got to it before he did. I don't know if that's extra running, Cade, or what. Oh, he was getting ready to sprint again. He thought that was getting past him. Either way, it's a 4-pitch walk, and Cade Brown will step in now. Now it's up to A.J. Lashman to be on his toes for anything behind the catcher. Fryman takes off. Ball is high. Easy stolen base for Fryman. It's in the name, I guess. That one's Connor. Going to be a good one for West Central. He's gone again. No throw. He's kind of stuck the slide. Ouch. One and one's a count. Ball 2, high. Cade Brown. Cade stepped in and was the primary courtesy runner for Knox, which means he got a lot of playing time because Knox did a nice job. 3 for 4 in the game, couple RBIs. Swing and a miss. Aggressive on the swing. I know Coach Fuller likes that. A little more discipline in the swing, but the swing not looking to walk. Cade swings through that one and strikes out. Too many kids this age, and we talk about this a lot, like to just sit there and walk and take pitches, and he makes these guys, they stay aggressive, so no shame in that. Nice job by Cade Brown. A.J. Lashman steps in. He swings through the first one. Nice swing from A.J. He'll catch both innings according to the lineup card. A.J. has a runner at third base there, and Connor Fryman. Anything to the right side gets him an RBI, so sees one high. That's a ball high. It gets away from the catcher, and Fryman scores. Ball a little bit inside. Carpenter's pitch. A.J. fouls it off. And the count is even up. 2s. He had a great swing at that one, fouls it straight back and just gets out of play. Lashman sees ball 4. Nice at bat by AJ. Fouled off a couple of them. Stayed alive. And he walks. That'll bring in Tyler Williams. Sixth grader, Mr. Williams. He puts it in play. It's headed to the second baseman. He flips it to the shortstop for a fielder's choice and cannot get Williams at first base. Nice job by Williams putting the ball in play. Good play out of the Redbirds. The best part of these B games is happening right now. If you can see it, Coach Fuller's giving A.J. Lashman some instructions on how to handle himself, and that's how you learn. Cade Kuhn digs in for West Central. He sees the first one high. It's 2 outs now for West Central. Ball outside. Williams steals it easy. What blazing speed. Gets that from his dad, I think. Who's out there in right field? I need to get him in here. He's out there in right field just kind of hanging out. I'm doing this by myself. He's more of a baseball guy than I am. I'll have to talk to him. What's the chances of getting Sean Williams out here broadcasting a baseball game? Nice swing by Cade. He just gets through that one. Comes up empty. Carpenter starting to find the zone for the Redbirds. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he swings through that one for strike 3 and out number 3. Nice pitching by Carpenter. We get a run in the bottom of the first. If we're keeping score, we'll say it's 1-0 West Central. Top of the second here, we have a few changes. It'll be Tyler Williams. He'll move from third base. He'll now be on the bump for West Central. Moving to third base will be Cade Kuhn. We just saw him bat. Everybody else, Anthony Stice moves from left field to right field. And taking over in left field will be Colton Allen. See these guys bat at some point. For the Redbirds, Colton Mush will lead it off. Tyler Williams, brother of Jake Williams, who pitched in the first game, did a great job. Strike 1. One ball, 1 strike. Williams working relatively quickly. A little high on that one. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Come back now.
Falling behind, 3 balls, 1 strike. Nice pick by A.J. Lashmet back there. He stays behind the plate. And he's got to deal with a tough sun, too. That sun is about right in his eyes right now. Bush walks. Williams will now deal with Liam Canada. He played in the first game as a pinch hitter. He walked. Canada swings. Nice play by Williams. He knocks it down, but unfortunately the first baseman took off the bag, and it's going to be an infield hit. And again, Coach Fuller doing a great job at kind of explaining the situation on how we want to handle ourselves. Weber was just being aggressive, came off the bag thinking he would help Williams out, but nobody was really helping him out. Williams' first one, steal. Nice job by Lashman. Guns him down trying to steal third base. Way to help your pitcher out, A.J. Colton Mush was trying to advance to third base, and Lashman got him by about 4 steps. Didn't hesitate, fired it over there. Great play. Again, helping Mr. Williams out, who had been struggling. Fires that one in for a strike, though. Batter here for Virginia. I don't know if I have a number 3. Fritchie. There he is, Charlie Fritchie.
Come on, Ty, you got it, bud.
Williams finds the zone. It's 2-2. Nice job, ball in play. Fryman dives, and he can't make the play. Gets past the left fielder. It's going to be a fielding error on the left fielder. Allows runners to get to third and second base. Fryman made a great effort, but the ball got past the left fielder, Colton Allen. But with that being said, both players hustling and trying to knock the ball down. It just happens. Young kids being aggressive. That brings in Asher Tom. Ball in dirt. Nice stop.
Wait back.
Williams gets Tom to swing. Helped him out a little bit. Nice pitch out of Williams right on the corner. Strikeout would be big right now for Tyler. Ball in the dirt. Nice stop by Lashman. You may want to tag him. And this is a learning lesson right here. The runner's going to score on Lashman's throw. He did a great job of blocking it, catching it. Runner should have just probably tagged here. Yep, he's talking to him about it. This is a great thing. Again, I said it a couple times already, is this is where you learn. But what a great stop by Lashman. Just made it a little harder on himself. Virginia ties the game up at 1. It'll bring in number 16, Trevor Smith. Williams fires a strike in there. I believe Trevor's behind the plate. In the first inning he was anyway. And that's a foul ball. Kind of a cue shot off the end of the bat.
I know that hurt. Bro, if I can make contact, it's going over the head. I feel short. I feel 15. Nope. I might not be that dumb. That's a good, hey, that's a good working on my science thing before my No, I'll just work on these.
Williams a little high on that one.
Bring her down now.
Let's go, Ty.
Ball makes it a full count.
Come on, Ty, you got it, bud.
Come back now.
Smith watches strike 3, and that's the end of the top of the second inning. Virginia ties it up 1-1. We head to the bottom. We'll be right back. It'll be Brant Erickson that'll lead off the bottom of the second. Let me try to get that number of that pitcher for Virginia here. Looks like number 6. Who is that? Connor Meyer. So Connor Meyer, who played in the first game, second base for him. He will pitch here in the B game here in the second inning. He will deal with Brant Erickson, Peyton Weber, and Anthony Stice. Anyone gets on, we'll have Nolan Zachary, Colton Allen, and back to the top of the order. Can't ask for a better afternoon of baseball. Weather's been great. Of course, I'm under a 10. I don't know how hot it really got. But right now, it's almost perfect. Meyer finishes up his warm-up tosses. Brant Erickson will dig in. Again, another one of those kids who played, he plays for Central Valley. Played a lot of baseball too. Future of West Central Junior High baseball. You're looking at it, and it's pretty bright. Swings through the first one, being super aggressive. He's played second base both innings. He shoots one to the left side, and it just doesn't stay fair. Nice hit out of Brant. Brant in the hole, pitch is outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sees one just inside. Ball 3. Yeah, nice job by Brant Erickson. Good at bat. That'll bring in Peyton Weber. Weber shoots one to the left side. Nice pick by Carpenter. He's going to fire across the diamond and gets the out, but advances the runner. Nice job by Weber. He shoots one down to the third baseman, maybe even better out of Carpenter down there. He fielded it cleanly and got it across the diamond for an out. Erickson advances to second, and this is Anthony Stice. He tries to bunt, doesn't get it down. Erickson swipes third anyway. Just putting pressure. Nice job. He's going to score. Nice job by Brant Erickson. Steals third, makes a throw, gets past him just a little bit, and advances and scores. 2-1 West Central. It's little things like that. Those are the type of things you saw Brant in the first game. He's a courtesy runner. We're going to have a lot of guys that can be running in the A games, and they're huge. And it's right now it's a matter of, as just with anything, can we trust you? Can Coach Fuller trust you? You know you're just what you're supposed to do out there. If you can, you're going to see a lot of playing time. Ball just a little bit inside to Anthony Stice.
Go, Anthony. You got her.
Anthony had played a little bit of right field in the first inning. Nice job by Anthony. Puts it in play right to the shortstop. Nice play out of him. I'll try to get a number. Who's that shortstop? Is that Hughes out there? Made it look easy. But nice job by Mr. Stice putting the ball in play. Now that'll bring up Nolan Zachary. Zachary sees a strike. Ball high, 1 ball, 1 strike. He sees that one go in there. Meyer firing strikes, letting his defense do the work. Even count here, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Zachary with a full count. And he sees strike 3, which will end the second inning. We're going to head to the third inning. I'll try to get all the changes for you from the West Central side of things. It is 2-1 West Central. Back at it here in Bluffs. We'll try to catch you up on all the changes. It looks like Connor Fryman will come from the shortstop position in to pitch. Tyler Williams will go back to third base. The catcher now is Peyton Weber as he fires down to second base after that last warm-up toss. The new first baseman is A.J. Lashman. Connor Allen stays in left field. Brant Erickson stays at second base. Nolan Zachary back into right field. And it looks like Cade Brown's going out to center. And my poor eyesight, I can't even see who the shortstop is. I'll get you caught up. Number 2 for Virginia, Aaron Hawk. He puts it right into play. He's going to test Williams here at third base. Nice running play. Fires to Lashman. Nice stretch. And out number 1. Great play all the way around. Williams charged the ball, didn't let it play him, and he fired over to first base. Good stretch by Lashman. That'll bring in number 35, Colton Carpenter. Nice job out of Mr. Carpenter on a couple of things. One, pitching in that first inning. Did a nice job, and then he made a great play at third base on a hard hit ball.
There you go, Connor.
Fryman pumps one in for strike number 1. Looks like it's Cade Kuhn at shortstop. Yeah, that's who it is. In the dirt. Nice pick by Weber. Carpenter fouls it straight back. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball in play. It's going to be Erickson that's going to have to charge it. He fires it to first. Picked again by Lashman. Nice job by A.J. on 2 back-to-back plays. Two outs. Wyatt Rochester will be up. Nice job by Fryman. He fired that right in there. Again, auditions all the way around here in the B game. What do you have? What can you use? What pieces can you use in the A game? And there's a lot of them here. Said it over and over. Shot up in the air by Wyatt. It's going to be Lashman who tries to make a play on it. It's going to be an error on Lashman on the pop fly to the first baseman. Coach Fuller out there to talk to Lashman and Erickson. Just a little bit about whose ball is it? What are we doing here in this situation? James French will be up. He's a lefty. Fryman doing a nice job at the mound. Pumping strikes in there. Ball, I just jinxed him. Gets to the backstop. And it's a stolen base by Carpenter. Checks on Carpenter.
There you go, Connor.
Fryman throws one past French. Carpenter off on the pitch. It's going to be Weber. He's going to fire it over there. Nice pick out of third base by Williams, and he is out. Nice job by Weber to be ready to fire it down there. He one-hops Williams. Williams picks it, puts the tag on, and gets the out. Probably talking to him a little bit about the tag, about getting it too. But nice job either way, both guys. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fryman now can work back. And he strikes out French. This will bring in probably the last batter for the Redbirds here. This is Gavin Schwartz. He swings through the first one. Your hat wouldn't fall off, Connor, if you'd put it on. I'm going to have to talk to you later. Breaking pitch just a little bit high, but what a job he's doing on the mound. Looks very confident. Handling himself well there. Right in the bottom of the zone. Fine strike 2. And he blows the third one right past him. Strikeout for Fryman. We're going to go to the bottom of the third, probably our last inning, as we have a couple batters that still need to bat. Colton Allen will lead us off. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. Bottom of the third inning. It'll be Colton Allen. And then, I don't know, it'll be the end of our lineup. I don't know if that'll just be the last batter that he faces. We'll see. Colton Allen, don't know much about the young man. Watching him warm up over here on the on-deck circle. Looks like he handles the bat fairly well. Sees strike 1. Ball a little high. Ball in the dirt. Nice pick by the catcher from Virginia. Again, I think that is Trevor Smith. Allen, good cut. Swings through it. Strike 2. Even up. And he gets him on an off-speed pitch. So he strikes him out. That'll bring the top of the order. 1 out here for West Central. Connor Fryman will step in. Meyer doing a great job on the mound, just kind of nibbling, keeping him off balance. It's his second inning of work. Fryman sends one into center field. Center fielder had a beat on it. He can't come up with it. And we're going to probably have to call that one an error out on the center fielder. But either way, Fryman's on base. Nice job, Mr. Fryman. That'll bring in Cade Brown. Fryman off to the races. Brown lets it go. No throw as Fryman had a great jump. Brown digs back in. He puts it in play. It's going to get past the third baseman. Fryman's going to score. And Brown is going to find himself at second base. Nice job, Cade Brown. Clean hit right down the line, but just past the third baseman. And that'll bring Lashman back up. AJ had a good at bat last time, ended up working a walk. Meyer, curveball, Lashman waits on it. It's going to get past the shortstop, and here comes Brown to score. Nice hands by AJ. It was an off-speed pitch, stayed back, waited on it, and just put it in play. Last batter has been called. It'll be Tyler Williams. Again, it's just about getting kids playing time, getting some reps. Love that both coaches have put them in. Williams sees it outside. It's a stolen base by Lashman. Again, our next broadcast will be Friday night. It's West Central football on WC Athletics. We got a tough one in Camp Point coming to town. It'll be fun to watch the new Cougars under Coach DeWitt. I got to watch them a little bit in the scrimmage. So excited to see them take the field and see what they have against. It's going to be a great test anyway. You look at it, you're going to find out where you're at. And a fairly young squad that will rely heavily on some juniors and a few seniors. Ball in play by Williams. Great play by Meyer, the pitcher, and he takes it and makes the out. But that's how it's going to end. The B inning is over. We appreciate both teams. It's great to see the numbers that both squads have and to get a chance to get these guys some playing time. So we're going to wrap up this broadcast. Again, we will see you Friday night on WC Athletics as Camp Point comes to town in varsity football. Thanks for tuning in. Again, we'll see you Friday night.